All right, am I live? You are using the computer audio. Check, check, check. What's up, everybody? Hey, guys, what's going on? You are on the YouTube channel, and as you see behind me, we have our handy-dandy whiteboard. It's always ready and prepared for explanations. But today, you're in my personal studio space where I do a lot of live recordings and trainings. And apparently I made a mess with some ink today before I got started. But it was for good reason. It was actually for you guys. So I'm not going to go too far. A little bit of a spoiler alert. We're getting ready to go live on the podcast, but I'm going to be covering an actual ad that I used and did recently. Why is that so important? Because I'm going to be talking to you guys today about how to maximize pennies. Okay? Pennies to get likes, leads, and grow your page. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, wait and get ready. I'm going to actually walk you from beginning to end, and we're going to cover an actual ad so that way you guys can actually see, like, it's not just me telling you stuff, and I apologize for the yawn. It's not just me telling you stuff, it's me actually, like, doing it, implementing it, and with selected customers' approval, I'll actually show you their accounts. Of course, blocking out certain information, but I'll actually show you their accounts so that way you can actually see it happening in other people's accounts live time. But I chose to do ours today because I can't fake statistics, right? I can't. Well, I mean, I guess you could, but I'm not sitting here trying to, like make up all this crap. That's just way too time consuming. So give me a quick second. Let me welcome everybody in on the podcast. If you're not part of our podcast, you need to tune in to Anchor. All right. It's a mobile app. You can actually get it on your phone for free. Let me swing to it. It'll look like this little guy right here. All right. Download Anchor. And if you download Anchor, you can actually get all of our podcasts here. I know it's a little bit of a glare, but you can get all of our podcasts right there on Anchor. More importantly, you can get all the archives, which is really cool right there. We're on season 3. And season 1 was about building the foundation for your business. Season 2 is about what you could do right now for the whole month of November, like every single day, Monday through Friday, about posting, except for the period where I was sick and in the hospital. Yeah, I got like, oh man, that Ebola bug with that outbreak lettuce. Thank you, whoever did that one. That took me down for a little bit, and I'm still getting over it because I got that plus the flu from being around a whole bunch of sick people in the hospital, a little bit of that bug, and a stomach virus all at the same time. I was like, what is the freaking luck? But anyway, guys, this is going to be awesome. Let me kick the podcast. Welcome everybody into the podcast. Hang tight and let's dive in. All right. As most of you know, I've got like 3 screens. So if you see me looking around, it's not me going crazy. It's me looking at all these different screens and people who are live and in here. Usually for those of you who are streaming live with me early in the morning when I make these between 3 and 4 in the morning, you're watching those alerts and you get in prime time to actually talk with me and chat. You won't see it on the recording. I actually have you on another screen. Maybe perhaps down the road, I'll put in all the messages and stuff. But I kind of like having it to where it's not 1,000 things happening on my screen since I have so many different screens. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to blow up my Facebook page. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of the company page. A lot of people aren't going to do that because they're kind of sensitive about what's happening on their page and they want to use fluff. But as I told you guys, we actually had a period where Facebook, for some reason, blocked our old page. We had hundreds and thousands of people on there. So we're literally rebuilding this page as we're doing the tips for you. We're actually doing them on this page to grow our numbers again. So, like, once again, it's a chance for you to see this in live time action, which is actually, I guess, a very good blessing. It happened at the right time. All right, give me a second, guys. Here we go. We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Up, stand by. We got a little bit of a glitch. All right, 1. All right, here we go. Three, 2, 1, with the mad scientist. All right, what's up, everybody on the podcast? All right, we are streaming live on the podcast. We're streaming live on my Zoom webinar channel. For those of you who are looking for a little link on the Zoom webinar channel, go to www.com. Hold on, I said that wrong. www.thelowerbillco.com. All right. So today, guys, what we're getting ready to do is go live on Facebook, streaming through the webcast in my back office, and we're going to cover an actual page. Yes, an actual page, my page, and an actual ad that we just did. I don't know how else better to give you great information unless I actually show it to you in live time. So I think that's a good deal. So those of you who are on the actual live stream or the replay of the live stream, the cool thing is you got a little bit of information before the video started. For those of you who are on the podcast, no need to fret. You didn't miss that much because I wanted to make sure you didn't miss that much. But this is the case. All right. We've got an ad here in front of me that we ran on November 27th at the end of the day. And then when I end my ads, it's always first thing in the morning. So it went really from like November 28th all the way to the 4th, which was yesterday, December the 4th, 2018, guys. All right. So here we go. Using pennies. All right. How do you use pennies to grow your business? Because not everybody is endowed with money. I get it. All right. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to find your select audience. 1. 2, I'm going to talk to you about how to not only get that select audience, but get views. 3, I'm going to explain to you how to convert those views into clicks, which is going to be like a like, a follow, a share, whatever. 4, I'm going to talk to you how to do it extremely, extremely cheap. All right. Can't give away too much of our cool information, but I believe in sharing information is caring. And not only that, if you see that we're about, it would only make sense that you would want to do business with us and allow us to grow your numbers. And knowing that you don't have to kill yourself with an arm and leg in marketing is great, because no matter what kind of company you go with, their job is to build the content, make the content, help you fuel your jet, FTJ, right? For those of you who like Transformers, you're getting that. FTJ, man, fuel the jet. Let's go. All right. So what we're going to do is fuel your jet. But ultimately, you have to fly the jet, all right? Which means somebody's got to be in that cockpit staring at mother sucker and hoping that it doesn't crash, right? Well, if you got a good marketing agency and a good marketing team behind you, like we do, we start bright and early. Yeah, it's almost like we don't sleep. But we do this, and by doing it, you're going to get some really, really cool information, some stats that a lot of people don't get or don't pay attention to. But with pennies, guys, you can really find out your audience. So I'm going to actually do this. For those of you who are on the live stream, I was going to show you on the paper, but I'm going to show you the paper, and then I'm going to pull it up on the computer so you can actually see it. I'm going to share my screen. So this is the paper we're covering. I've got like ink writing on it. I told you guys I made my little mess. My pen started bleeding. But here's the paper. I did some numbers, and we're going to cover those numbers here real quickly. So guys, if you are already doing ads, do not end this video. Trust me, you're going to learn something new on this. Do not change the video, because like there's little tips and tricks when you build an ad that helps an ad perform better. So it's not just making an ad and publishing it, okay? That's like the simple, easy, keep it stupid way. We're going to keep it simple, easy, stupid, but we're going to go a little bit more detail, okay? So let's go ahead. And first off, I'm going to swing you guys onto screen 3 here for me. I'm going to pull up our page, and then I am going to screen share it with you. Guys, are you liking this? Like I said, I know I'm a novice to this, and I hope I don't put you guys to sleep too much, but I really hope that you guys are going to get some really cool info. All right, so here we go. We are back, and okay. So this is my Facebook page, guys. Nothing special, nothing's, crazy. As I told you, get a nice little cover art picture here, get all this information on the side filled out, get your logo posted up. And then cool thing about Facebook that they started doing is they have this page education, and they do it like week 6, week 7, week 8. And as you complete it, it kind of walks you through all these different steps that you can do. Follow the steps. They're going to help you out a lot, but they're not going to give you top performance, but they are going to help you perform. So follow those, and actually we go through them after we do all of our stuff. And a lot of times all this gets checked off, but sometimes with updates we will miss, and it's there. And then that's how we learn about it. We practice it and preach it on Battlefield Test Day on our accounts. And then from there, we pass it to you guys. All right. So remember I was telling you about like posting your certain stuff, getting your links up, getting all this information up, right? You guys get this information up, man, and do what you got to do. We're like 5 new likes this week. So we're only in the middle of the week. Really haven't been pushing it, because what we're doing is running complete strictly ad campaigns. So let's go ahead and look at Ad Center. All right, so when I come into my ad center, you're going to see that I've got a little event that's taken care of right here. And then you're going to see where it says people reached. All right, now I think this is really cool. Don't look at the 189 number and go, oh my God, like that's not, they didn't reach anybody. What I want you to look at is the matrix when I explain the breakdown. And then you're going to be like, oh cow, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, how much are you spending to get someone to visit your page? How much are you spending to get someone to give you a like, follow, or share on your page? How much are you spending to get traffic? Period. Traffic are leads. Leads are customers. The bigger the traffic, the more customers, the more money, right? So how much are you spending to get these individuals? That should always be a question that you're asking. Now, you're going to see we spent $16.20 on one ad in less than 60 days. And here's the actual ad. Recent ads on the lower bill code. So, page promotion, do you need more leads and sales? Very simple, very basic. We did this ad, and our spend, all right, was at $3 a day. All right. Now, usually I run $3 ads for a day or two, and then I'll shut them off, and then I'll wait a day, and then run another ad. And then sometimes I'll have multiple ads that overlap, but they're never expensive. They're always like $3, $5 ads. Okay. And people go like, well, what's the benefit of a $3, $5 ad? The benefit of a $3 or $5 ad is that if you're doing it right, you're going to be spending pennies for a person, getting leads, getting contact information, all that other stuff. But more importantly, as you're doing it, all right, you're going to be getting information about your customers. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this ad. We're going to view results, okay? Now, when you guys see me blow this up in full view, the ad was supposed to run for 46 days. We actually stopped it because, like I said, I normally don't run it that long. I was running it for this particular video, but here we are. Am I satisfied with the ad? I'm going to say yes, all right? What went well on the ad? Let's just say performed as expected. Look, got us a little spare in there. All right, I'll just go ahead and use this to correct it. All right, boom. If you don't have Grammarly, I would recommend you to get it. It's free on Google that you can download, and then it syncs up to Safari or Google, Chrome or whatnot, and it'll automatically check your spelling before you, because if I wasn't paying attention, I probably would have sent that up with a misspelling. Anyway, boom, there it is. All right, we're going to relaunch this ad, by the way. But one cool thing to think about is this. All right, when you do an ad, what are you really looking for? What you should always be looking for is clicks, whatever this action is that you want. Our action was we wanted page clicks, period. But not only do we want page clicks, we want people to know that we're there. So we want views as well. So our views and our page clicks are kind of like right there with each other. They're in the important section. But what's even more important is that we could get good numbers here with great spending number here. All right. So it's like spending and then reach and likes. All right. So actions. We got some action. We're not complaining about that. In fact, let's see here. I'm going to do the math, and I'm going to tell you something real quick. I didn't actually do this before the podcast, so let's hope I don't get embarrassed, right? All right. So we converted 37.8% of the people we reached. Guys, that sounds like a small number, but let me tell you this. It's not. That's a huge ass number. All right. That's like really, really good when it comes to marketing. All right. Most people are going to only be at like the average on Shopify, which is one of the biggest converting sites in the world outside of like Amazon and stuff like that. But independent seller base wise, they have the largest footprint now. And they average roughly 2.5% or less on a good end on conversions. Okay. For $16.20, we average just shy of 40% of the people we hit actually converted. Does that sound good? Like, what if I told you out of all your audience, 40% of them I could get to visit your business right now? Would that change your business possibly? Yeah. Okay. This wasn't by mistake. All right. So what are our average for this type of ad based off of the audience that we built? All right. Right here, it tells you 51.6% women. Actually, usually it's men for us, so it flipped. But men came close at 48.4. Now, when we come here in our median age group of 18 to 24, women beat us out again, 12 to 8%. Our main shopping group, which is usually right at 25 and 34 age range, women beat us out, or lost this time, which is normal for us. All right, 15% women, 19% man. As you can see, 15%, 13% on 35 to 44, and then on to 45, 54. Oddly enough, 9% women, 8% men. And you see, as we start getting a little bit older, we're talking like one person here or there straggling. So our actual spending range, if we were to do an event or an ad, we would actually want to cover from 18 to 54. All right, because 18 to 54 makes up the base group of our core audience. But we're going to focus in on 25 and 34 as the target audience, because that's where the peak is, right? So knowing that information allows you to build ads forward. Now, I got that information for $16.20. How much is that information? How valuable would that information be? If you're getting ready to run $1,000 ad, that's like, you better have that information or you're getting ready to waste $1,000, right? Any ad you run, if you don't have this information, you're getting ready to waste money. All right. So you're going to want to do a small ad like this on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, all these different things. You need to have these features ran, because if you don't have these features ran, you're not going to have the information you need to succeed. Now, you're going to wonder, why did it only reach 89 people? Well, there was a specific reason. It's because I ran a very small area. I did a micro target area is what they call it. Macro is like, think like macaroni and cheese, you make it in bulk. And then if you go micro, it's like looking through a microscope, right? So we did a very microscopic area in the United States. We're based out of Ohio. So what did we do? We ran an Ohio-based ad. But we didn't run it for all of Ohio. We ran it for our specific county, for a specific city. So although we had a larger number that could be reached and was going to be reached had we kept the ad going, just stopping it here gives us a great percentage at 37 and some change, right? So that's the importance of the numbers. Now, this is what's so cool and important to break down, okay? And then we're going to talk about building this out, all right? Is if you actually took the numbers and did the math, I already did it for you guys, it's 0.085. So if we round up 0.09, okay, that's 9 cents per reach. Per person that learned about our business, we spent 9 cents. Are you freaking kidding me? 9 cents. How many people can you reach with 9 cents? With a dime. All right. Okay. Not only that, but out of the 9 cents that we were spending, we almost had a 40% accuracy rate on people who actually wanted to do business with us or engage. All right. That's huge, because if you can't get them to engage, you're just showing it to them. That's like people who are riding by your business. People who are engaging are actually stopping and coming into your business. People who are buying are the percentage of the engaged customers that you have. Does that make sense? Right? Remember the story about John that we talked about yesterday on the other podcast video in the podcast, right? So remember that video. There's a reason I told you the slow-mo John video and keep it simple, stupid, right? It's applied right here, okay? Now, how much did it cost for us to actually get a person to engage and like us, all right? We were at 9 cents, a little under 9 cents to actually get someone to look at it. Then we were at 31 cents to actually have somebody come in and say, yay, I'll give you some information and like let's like your page and be friends. That's 0.308 to be honest. 5, I think. But rounding up, right? Let's just keep it simple, stupid. 0.31, 31 cents is what it's costing me to get an opportunity to make money. So let me tell you like what the bottom tier price tag item is on our business. Our bottom tier price tag item right now with the holiday sales is $50. If I reached out to any one of these 5 people and I made one sale at the lowest amount, how much money did I just make? Whew. That kind of changes your thought process a little bit, right? So what about that opportunity? What if we can do that for you like we just did for us? And trust me, all 189 people are getting ready to find us again. And then out of those 5 that we have information for, we're going to give them something to lick their fingers and chops at and salivate on, all right? Because if they are clicking and looking, they're interested in there, wanting to know about this kind of business that we do. So let's provide them that information. Great. Now, for those of you who are in direct competition with us because you're a marketing company or agency, don't steal these numbers. Don't assume that this is like your answer to saving money, all right, on your ad. You literally cannot do that because your customer base, depending on where you are, might be completely different. You could even be in the same city with other competitors and have a completely demographic difference than your competitor. Why? Because of your age, your writing. Some people have copywriters. We have copywriters, people who literally go like that. That's their job, is to make it sound interesting, enticing, and get you to want to click and buy and follow through on steps. We have people who are like automated systems behind the scenes that are making sure things are getting emailed to people and following up on people and calling people, right? So depending on how your business is set up, you might not be able to use these numbers because they might not be right for you. So don't cheat yourself and try to use other people's data or information. Literally go out, spend 20 bucks, and there's nothing wrong with that if you're getting great numbers back. Now, if you find that you're like, man, I'm doing the math and I'm only getting 10% or less. 10% is still good. But if you're doing it like a pro, you should almost be hitting every single person. All right. If you had a quarterback who finished out a game at 37%, you'd be like, he had an okay game. That wasn't a bad game. We would like to see him over that, but he's still hitting his target, right? He's still going out there and performing, especially when you think about the actual physical convergence number being at less than 5% on average across the board everywhere. All right, that's insane. So as you guys have now seen, you got to see the backdrop of this video. For those of you who are not able to see the video and listening to me, you got to actually have the interaction, the dialogue, and you got to hear me cover the numbers in detail. There's a reason that I'm doing that for those of you who are on the video. So I apologize if the video is moving a little bit slow, but that's why. I got to make sure every single person is getting this information, because when I do this for you guys, I do it to be a little bit crazy, a little bit fun, but at the same time, the mad scientist in me is saying, I need you to get this information. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about creating an ad. All right, so I'm going to do another one, then I'm going to show you how to do this. All right, so we're going to go in our ad center, all right, and we're just going to click create an ad. Now, if you're on Facebook, because we're focusing on Facebook at this particular moment, you got the option to boost on Instagram, promote your page, promote your business locally, get more website visitors, and get more leads. All right. Then you can come down here and get a custom automated ads. I'm not going to talk to you guys about that, but if you had us as a company, that's what we would be doing, customizing your ads so that they're not a cookie cutter like these. Cookie cutters are great, but the problem with it is you're limited to what the ad is actually going to do on the back end, right? So wouldn't it be nice to have a video to introduce your ad and do all kinds of little stuff? Well, yeah, you're not going to be able to do that on the cookie cutter version. So they're kind of limited. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and talk about let's talk about promoting a page. Let's let people know that our page is here, right? So we're going to take a single image. I love that ability. I'm going to actually take a video, all right? Now, it's going to ask me to add a video in here, and I am going to browse, upload. All right, give me a quick second, guys. I'm going to unshare my screen, so I've got to go into some files, all right? But I'm going to bring you right back. Just give me a second for those who are watching. All right, so let's see here. We're going to go into our browsed library and upload us a video. So now I go into my accounts here. Bear with me a second as I wait for my computer to sync up. All right, page videos, post a link. And there we go. All right, I'm going to post a link and I am going to go grab a very specific link. All right, we're actually running an event right now, and that event, for those of you who are not aware, gives you an awesome book that I built. It's a 5-in-1 book. It's literally worth over $15,000. The book is well worth in value if you were to buy all the books together, $100. But the information that's pertained inside, life-changing. It's going to show you how to do like taxes very quickly, very simply, but it's going to show you how to set up your business tax-wise for the new tax laws. It's going to explain like how to do certain things to get certain things back, how to outspend your customer. This was a document that I put together after going through a training with another one of my mentors, and broke it down like, this is how you outspend your customer, and the process and the theory behind it and the logic and how this works. Now, since we've done that, I'm not going to show you guys this page because I'm in like a proprietary section of my business, but our opt-ins went up 100%. And our page views are up 154.3% as of right now. Now, we've had other days where we had an 800%. I joke you not, 800, a 200, 2,000. I missed that one. And then I've had days where it went down at negative 14.3% on conversions, all right, and views. So anyway, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go get this link real quick so I can bring you guys back in on my page. All right, so give me a quick second again, guys. Appreciate your patience. So as you guys know, I don't script out my videos. I do them live for you. So sometimes, for some of you who've been with us for a little bit, you actually have had the podcast where I get people who come in. I apologize, that's my phone ringing. I'm trying to figure out at 5:16 in the morning how I have an 877 number calling me. That's very interesting. But we're not going to answer it because we're on a podcast and we're live. So whoever it is going to have to holla back. But here we go. All right. I'm going to close this proprietary window. And we're going to come back with a link. All right. Copy video URL. Copy page videos, accounts, videos, uploads. All right, here we go, guys. Give me a moment. All right, so let's bring you back to our page. You guys are probably like, man, this guy's a nutcase. But it's the truth. I just like doing it that way. So I'm actually going to change from video. I'm actually going to do a single image. I'm going to keep the same image that I have. For some reason, you guys love this image. It was a pretty cool image, though. So we're going to keep that. And then we recommend fewer than 90 characters, all right, when describing the business. All right, I'm going to do this here. I'm going to post in a link. There we go. Now my link is in there, and it's attached to this video. What I'm going to do is come here, text, and say this. Now, some of you will say, okay, I've got a link. This is where I want people to go. I'm going to send this like this. And I'm going to tell you, oh my goodness, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Because to get someone to copy and paste a link, you're significantly hindering yourself, all right? Like kind of like cutting your foot off and trying to go for a race. You could do it, but you ain't going to be as fast as you were with both of your feet. I'm just saying, all right? Now, there's some extraordinary people, combat veterans, who adjusted and figured out how to be, just as good doing this. In this particular case, we're just going to say no. You're not going to be moving that fast. All right. So don't take a link and post it in there. All right. Just don't do that. All right. If this is not what you're wanting to do, then back out and create another ad. All right. So we're going to use this video or this page, this picture, and I'm going to say something like, all right, let's see here. Let's see. Let me see what I had in there before. Oh, didn't do that. Hold on, guys. Actually backed up by accident. All right. So let's go ahead, back out here. Control Z. No, still doing it again. All right. So I'm gonna have to type it. All right. Let's just say we want people to know about our marketing company, right? So we're gonna say a marketing company that will beat any company you have. Well, capitalize that, lowercase. They want us to say beats. We're just going to clear that. All right. And then we're going to say any company you have. Try our free. I like to capitalize free so people can see that nice and clear. Free 15-day offer. Now, I don't know about you, but if you're slightly unsatisfied with whatever you have as a marketing company or team, and you saw a marketing company pop in front of you and said, a marketing company, or we are a marketing company perhaps, that will beat any company you have. Try our 15-day offer. Hold on. So I could keep the company I have. I can do an ad with them and an ad with you for 15 days for free. And obviously, if you guys perform better, then we're going to go with you guys. If you guys don't, then we'll stay with what we got. But I'm in the door now, right? I've got information from you. And I now can not only reach back to you, but I have a chance to win your business, which for us is how we operate. We're like sharks. We just need a little bit of blood to find that prey, right? We just need a little bit of blood to find our customer. And most customers are hemorrhaging with businesses that want to do them wrong. So I'm going to keep that. Let's see what that one does, and I'll let you guys know. A marketing company that will beat any, guys, capitalize here because it looks like I'm doing like a capital on every letter or every word. So we're going to capitalize any, and we're going to capitalize company, and we're going to capitalize you. All right. As you guys see did you see what I just did? I'm looking for the consistency in the writing. I'm looking for like what's going to make people think, what's going to make people pause. A marketing company that will beat any company you have. Try our 15-day offer. Boom. Then they can click here, thumbs up and like us, and then visit our page at the same time. All right. Now we have that set up. You're going to get to select your audience. As you guys know, 18 to 55 is a wide range. We just told you what. That's not our technical audience. So what we're going to do to get better convergence is I'm going to shrink this down. I could get to 120,000 people according to Facebook based off all the statistics that I have. But I'm going to bump this, all right? I'm not going to cut off everybody, but I'm going to drop it up to 22, and I'm going to bring it down to let's just say the 35. All right. Now that's very defined as an audience is what Facebook is telling you. And that's a good job. That's what you want, because now if you're trying to build a micro target group, you have a micro targeted group. We went from 120,000 people to a possible 59,000 people. All right. We're going to continue to show men and women because our men and women are not like that big of a difference. But let's just say you wanted to run a male ad and a female ad that was geared to either or. We could select that right here, okay? And then we could select Dayton, Ohio, all right? Then I'm gonna come in here, save that, and holy cow, look what just happened. We just recreated this audience group with all of these interests that have to be matched, all right? Now that we've done that, we're gonna come down here and we can say run this ad continually. Your ad will run continuously for a daily budgeted option, okay? We're going to go ahead, say, nah, we're going to choose what we're going to do. I'm going to choose win in this ad. I want to keep it at $3. But now that I have a micro target audience from the previous numbers and metrics that we just told you, right? How about we bump it up a little bit? How about $10 now a day? All right, because I know that for every dollar I put in, 40 cents of it roughly I can make back. Now, some people say that doesn't really make sense. I'm going to tell you, wait and see. I guarantee you, I'm going to make some money off this ad because I already made money off the other one. All right. We're already closing the 2 deals off the other one out of the 5. All right. So let's go here. I'm going to run this one. We are on the, what day is this? The 5th. So we're going to run this all the way up to, let's just say, getting close to Christmas, man. So let's go ahead and say we'll run this for 7 days. All right. Now it'll tell you you will spend a total of $450. This ad will run for 45 days. That's because we're in January. So I didn't see that. I'm going to back up. All right. We're going to go to the 6th. We'll start it tomorrow. Now, there's a strategic reason why you would want to start it on a Thursday versus a Friday, all right? Thursday is going to give you some statistic numbers on one day. You could tighten this down, and then on Friday, which is going to be your live go-go day, and Saturday, usually your big go-go days, you're going to be a little bit more targeted. And then you're going to run it until the 14th. That's $90, all right? But if you're saying, Jason, how do I choose where to set my budget limit at? I'm going to tell you this. Find your lowest price tagged item and stop there. $60. I told you we have one that's at $50, right? So I'm going to set it until next Monday. It's simple. I have $50 that I can make at the least. So I'm going to spend no more than $50. Is that making sense, guys? All right. Now, at that time, I know that I have a realistic number that I can at least break even on. All right. But I have a very micro-targeted audience that I'm shopping and spending with or two. So now I have a good opportunity of making this money back. All right. We're not going to show you guys all the account and info, blah, 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 blah. But I know my stuff is good to go. So now that I've got a cool picture that's branding my page, I've got a nice little, like, try us, you have nothing to lose kind of in your face quote. And then it's all hyperlinked, and it's showing that we've got 47 people that are liking the page right now. Like I said, we just opened it, and as you guys can see, we're still within weeks of being new on this page. So let's go ahead on this particular page. So let's go ahead, promote. All right. Boom. I fired it down range. Look at this. We're going to get this bad boy running, and let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I think you guys are going to be like, wow, that was pretty cool. Now, it's that easy to make a very specific ad, okay? Very, very specific ad. Now, I'm going to go back to this one that's performing at 37, 40%. All right. And let's see here. We're going to turn that one back on, I do believe, because it's working. Like, why would I stop what's working, right? So it's in review, and as that finishes up, guys, that is the program for today. So guys, let me know what you thought about this. I tried not to make it too boring. I apologize, but I also have to make it so that if people are doing this for the first time, they can follow along. And that's why we wanted to start doing this live stream upload to YouTube. So anybody who's watching this live and seeing this on, you know, uh, watching this live on our uh, webinar page, what you're going to be getting is this webinar video after. So like the webinar video is recorded on the morning of the 5th, you're going to get it the morning of the 6th. The podcast is the way to go. That's going to be how you get this information first and start applying it before other people do, who might be in your segmented audience and be direct competition, right? So be a part of our podcast. Today, what I'm going to do for you guys is this. I want to build you an ad. Holy cow, I said it. Yeah, I'm going to build you an ad, and it's this simple. $20, scratch everything else. I'm going to build you an ad for $20. With that ad, I'm going to build you an embedded link that will track all the data information, and I'm going to give you that information for the next 30 days. So if you go to our company page, the Lower Bill Co., or you're here on Facebook, go on to one of those two outlets, contact us, and leave your information with us. Or you can call, and the number to call is 937-530-2191. If you're out of the country, +1 is our area code. And what I'm going to do is for $20, I'm going to build you a URL, which is a custom web page link, so that people can actually be guided and process a sale possibly right from your account. All right. If you're selling a product on it, all we'll do is 10% on the back end. We get cut 10%, you keep the 90%. All right. If you're just doing an ad link, like maybe you're trying to get people and get information, or get people to click to give you information, or give a free download or something to get something, we'll build that for you for $20. And we're going to put it into this digital ad here on Facebook, like you're seeing us do with ours. Now, you guys just saw that we had a 37.8 or something like that return on our investment percentage-wise. Plus, we landed 2 new business deals. Both of those business deals were a modest business deal of $500 because of the flash sale last month. So, either way it goes, though, that was $1,000 generated, and it cost me to get those 2 individuals less than $1 because it was 31 cents per individual to engage. That's 62 cents, and I made $1,000. So people wonder how you're killing it, how you're doing so well. If you have a format and you have the information and knowledge to do it, or a company that can make it happen for you, it ain't that hard. All right. You just saw it. Real time, live time. You saw my numbers. You just saw me build an ad and put it out there. All right. You just saw me reactivate the ad that I deactivated that we just covered. All right. Why? Well, because it's performing and it's making money. Sorry. Let's go back and wrap it up. Guys, thank you so much. If you're on this live webinar, this is the end of the webinar. I don't see any questions. So I'm going to assume that either everyone is still on here, awake, and or logging off, or has fallen asleep, which then therefore you're going to get logged off. But for those of you who are watching this on the back end, seriously, write in a comment, let me know. Everything has to be approved. We try to get rid of all the garbage and gunk. If you have a negative review, then leave a negative review on our page here, and we'll try to get back to you and hopefully make it a positive. But just be mindful. It's not just you on these videos and these calls. We want to make sure that everybody can get use out of it. So with that being said, guys, I love you all. I hope that I have proven some of the stuff that I've preached. I hope that this $20 offer is going to give you an opportunity to generate some money during the month of December, which is when we all need a little bit of more money. And to be honest, helps momentumize. I used this a few episodes back, but that's my new word, momentumize. Not momentum, not create momentum, but momentumize your business. We're going to create momentum in your business in your sales category. All right, take care. Those of you who are on the podcast, stay on. I got something special for you. All right, give me a second. Take care, guys. That ended our actual Zoom. All right, they're looking at the side.